Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good this week and everyone's still home and happy and healthy. We're gonna miss each other for a little bit longer, but I'm hoping that we will at least get back together before the school year's over. But amazing job last week. We worked on our letter Y last week. So you guys did a really, really nice job coming up with some Y words to add to our Y list. So nice job, friends, helping come up with some Y words. That's really good because Y is a little bit of a tricky letter. So nice job. All right, so this week we're going to be learning a new letter, but first, let's do our calendar. So we are still in what month? Does anybody remember what month it is? Shh, okay, go play. Go play. Sorry. We are still in April. Yes, April is our month. Our year is still 2020. Our number today is a 2 and a 0, which makes the number 20. In the calendar, it's a little bit tricky. It says 20th. We say April 20th, 2020. Yesterday was my friend Victoria's birthday. So happy birthday, Victoria. It was so nice to come see you and give you a little drive-by birthday celebration. I know it's so hard to not be able to be with your friends and family and celebrate, but we all wish you a super happy birthday, and hopefully we can celebrate when we come back. So again, today is Monday, April 20th, 2020. This week is 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So May 20th through April 20th through April 24th. Okay, so our new letter this week is, anybody have a guess? Anybody guess what it is before I tell you? It is the letter G. Letter G. Let's see, do we have any friends in our class who start with the letter G? Griffin starts with a G. I think that is all of our friends who start with G.
Why are all the books over there?
Because that's where they go. Sorry, friends. G. So G is a little bit tricky. It is not a vowel. I know we said vowels are letters that make more than one sound. G is not a vowel, but it does sometimes make two different sounds. Usually when we hear the word G, the letter G, we hear the sound G, G, like in gifts. These are gifts. The other sound that we hear in G sometimes is J, giraffe. Starts with a G and it makes the J sound. So it's a little tricky sometimes. I know we talked about how some words are tricky because they sound like they start with the letter, but they actually start with a different letter. So we do have some tricky words. But I think most of the words that I have start with the G sound. So let's see what G words I have. So like I said, gifts. Gifts is another word for presents. Goat, goldfish, gate, guitar, girl, there's another goat, and gorilla. So yeah, all of my G words started with the G sound. These are the G words that I have. So when you come up with G words to add to make our G list this week, try and think of some words that are different than the ones that I have. See if you can come up with some other words that start with G. Our foundations card for G is game. That's a different one that wasn't in our other pile of cards. Game. G, game, G. Me, then you. G, game, G. Okay, good job. So we are going to be doing the letter G. Now, to write a G, we've already done letter C, and when you start a G, you kind of start with the same letter, with a C. So you go to the skyline, start the skyline, and you ask Declan to help you. Here, sorry. Okay, so you start at the skyline, and you loop down and around to the grass line. When you get to the grass line, though, you're gonna go up and in. Okay? So it's almost like a C, but then when you get to the bottom, you have to go up and in. Don't go all the way in. Don't go across and touch that other line. Otherwise, then it's gonna look kind of like a 6. We don't want that. We need to have a space here. Okay? Lowercase g starts at the plane line, and it's just a circle. So down, around to the grass line, and back up to the plane line. Okay? Then I'm gonna go over to the end of my circle, and I'm gonna go straight down to the worm line and give it a little hook. Okay? So uppercase G, lowercase g. So do some practice writing those letters. This week, I did include some activities that include tracing G's and writing G's. I know it's a little tricky at first to make those G's, but I know you guys can do it. Just try your best. Okay, so let's do our foundations cards. A, apple, A. F, fun. P, pimp. L, lamp, O. H, hat. N, nut, M, man, T, topped. E, ed, O, octopus, C, cat. I, itch, B, bap, W, wind, D, dog, V, van, R, rat, K, kike, J, jug, Y, yellow, G, game, Good job. Nice job, friends. I miss being able to do that with you guys every day. You really are so good at doing your letters. Okay, so working with G this week, practice writing your G's. See if you can come up with some G words to add to our list. I'm gonna add the G words that I have on my cards to the list. So see if you can come up with some other G words. And I will add them and make a list.
I need this from Henry.
My peanut gallery is very wanting to be included today, so I apologize. So we also are working on the number 8 this month, right? So last time we said this is our number 8. Here's 8 objects. Let's count the triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, thank you. Go back in color. And the word 8, okay? So I didn't include any 8 activities this week because we worked on some of those last week. This week, I included activities for our shape. Our shape this month is an oval. We are working on ovals. See if you can go around your house and find anything that is shaped like an oval. If you can find something around your house shaped like an oval, maybe you could share that with us too. And we can start a list of things that are ovals. Okay, I bet you can find some. I bet maybe if some of you still have some stuff left from Easter, there might be some oval shaped things in there. So give it a look and see. Okay, so no work with the 8 this week. We're gonna work on the oval. So oval and letter G this week. And actually, we are not as far behind in our letters as I thought we were. We're actually really doing well. We're caught up to where we were, so we didn't fall that far behind. So I might throw some review work in with some of your your work for the week so you can practice some of the letters and numbers that we've already done, as well as shapes. And just try your best. I know some of it is a little tricky. Maybe some of it you find really easy. Maybe some of it's really hard. But I really just want you to try your best, okay? And I wanted to leave a little time to share a quick story with you guys. Just a fun story called Duck on a Bike. It's by David Shannon. And here's Duck. He's thinking, I wonder if I could get on that bike. One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first, he rode very slowly, and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? Come sit over here and listen. That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep. But what she thought was, he's going to hurt himself if he's not careful. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog.
Milk.
But what he thought was,
Milk.
that is a mighty neat trick. Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike. You gotta come sit down, baby. Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Nay," said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. Duck rang his bell as he rode toward Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said the chicken. But what he thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Meh," said Goat. But what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bike. Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. "Hello, Pigs," said Duck. "Oink," said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off. Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Squeak," said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. Oh, look at them all. Sit down. Now, all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew. Go on the paper and draw. No one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a pig, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. Those silly animals. All right, well, I'm so glad, too, that I got to share a story with you. I'm sorry for all the interruptions today. So practice up on your G's. Send me those G words, and I will start a G list for us. And I will hopefully see you on our Zoom meetings, Tuesdays for the morning, for the afternoon friends at 10 o'clock, and Wednesdays for the morning friends at 10 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you there. And I miss you all, and hope everyone's doing well. Talk to you soon. Bye, friends.